Hi, Keith here, reporting from South Florida on the government shutdown. It's day 14. We're at the 2-week mark, and I'm wondering exactly what it is that the government is not doing that I care about. I was concerned that without federal enforcement of Bernoulli's Law and Newton's third law, there could be no air travel. But an airplane just went overhead, and my friend Ted, the pilot, posted a front seat view of a beautiful sunset from above the clouds on shutdown day 11. So it appears the laws governing wing-generated lift are still in force and effect. The government said non-essential services are shut down. I don't know why the government does any non-essential services. Perhaps that's why without the internet I wouldn't have known about the shutdown. I hadn't noticed any non-essential functions that are delegated to the feds in the Constitution. It turns out the roads, the internet, and the cell phone are working fine without the government's help. So I'm going to do some investigating of the effect in Stewart. If I can't find anything not being done, I'll propose we leave it shut down until next summer. Then I'll report back if there's anything I want the feds to do that somebody else doesn't do some other way. And I'll check the Constitution for the non-essential functions that the founders wanted the federal government to do. The boats are still going by. And these guys over here apparently didn't get the word. They're still building a condo without the government's help. Okay, let's go see if any disasters have happened on day 13. Gotta find out if the world has come to an end. Down here on the riverfront, they're doing the sound check for the concert. Typical traffic downtown. Doesn't look like they made everybody stay home for the shutdown. What exactly is shut down? How come everybody's not home waiting for the government to come back on? Well, it's day 14. Looks like the trains are still running.
Hey.
Well, we're out looking around. I'm trying to find out what's shut down exactly.
Okay.
So how has your life been affected?
By the government shutdown?
You know the government's shut down.
Yeah, well, it does about this time every year.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
true. It is Christmas time, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I say to myself, if she lets me come love, but the trend I know, dark like disease forget. Accept a little of this, a little of that. The reasons everybody done get started, and that's no lie. Looking in your eye, looking in the big brown eye.
Day 13 and 14 of the federal government shutdown went fine for me and everybody I ran into here. It appears life is continuing on without the federal government's non-essential services. I have completed my investigation from now. All is well that I found 1,000 miles away from Washington. I saw on the internet there are many upset and furious people in D.C., but I didn't find anything that is not happening here in Florida that mattered. Perhaps more investigation is needed. I checked the Constitution. I didn't find any non-essential services delegated to the federal government. I am curious what is not happening that we want those people to do. I wonder if what is not happening would be better off done by the individual states or not done by any government at all. I don't want to pay the government to do things that are not essential. A state convention to propose amendments that leads to limiting the jobs the federal government does to what the Constitution says and makes them fiscally responsible would probably get rid of this whole periodic shutdown game, even though it is entertaining. And let's not let them borrow $1 trillion a year from people who aren't old enough to vote. If they accept my proposal to keep the shutdown in place until the summer, I'll report back then to let you know if I notice anything I want DC to do that was shut down. Bye for now.